Hey, I'm Aiden, and welcome to the first edition of Real Talk, where we bring you local access featuring Central, John, and North Hardin High Schools. Recently, the Lady Bruin Golf Invitational officially started the golf season for our schools. This event is a rich tradition that annually attracts the best teams across the state. Coach Paul Gray and his Lady Bruin golfers discussed this year's competition.
We got a great field for the Lady Bruins today, which is what I care the most about, obviously. It was a little bit of a rough day, but we kind of knew where we are. We're young. We graduated 2 seniors. We had one girl decide not to come back, so we lost 3 of our top 5. Our top girl, Christine Michael, had a phenomenal day today. She shot 77. I expect her to be top 10, top 12 today with that kind of a number. Rough day, but it's the beginning. I told one of our girls it's a baseline. You know, you set your baseline. We're going to try to get better all year. And region tournaments here in September this year. So obviously the goal is when we show up here in September that we're just a way better team than we were today.
I'm Avery Gaddy. I'm about to go into freshman. I started not very well, but on the back nine I did way better. I think I did pretty good today.
Amelia Jackson, I'm in 8th grade. I kind of struggled today, but I ended up trying to keep my cool. I putted pretty decent today, but I couldn't really hit the ball great. So I'm glad I kept my process and made some good putts at least.
Hi, my name's Christine Michael. I'm a sophomore at Central Hardin High School. I think I played pretty well today. I had a really solid game. I just had one bad hole, which was very unfortunate with my lie. But other than that, I'm really happy with how I played.
My name is Evie McDougall. I'm going into 8th grade, and I felt like I did okay today.
My name is Jade Peters. I'm a senior, and I didn't do too hot today. Yeah. My putting was really good today.
Start in early August here, kind of the first Monday and Tuesday of the school year. It's the second Monday and Tuesday of August, but school will be in session, and we'll start playing our 3-round 27-hole Hardin County Championship. We're excited about it. We'll be at Lincoln Trail in Vine Grove for that first 9 holes, and out here at E-Town Country Club for the others. Our boys and girls were able to win it last year, and we're really hopeful. E-Town's really good on the girls' side and boys' side. It's going to be quite a battle. We're looking forward to it, and looking forward to seeing how the North Hardin boys play. They've got some more experience than they've had. Clayton Shear is going to be a heck of a player for them, so we're looking forward to a great Hardin County Cup this year.
The Lady Bruins continue their play with the Hardin County Cup and a number of competitions across the state. Best of luck on the season, and we'll see you on the putting green. I'm Aiden, reporting for Real Talk.
Over the last few decades, awareness and acceptance for those with disabilities has gladly found its way into modern culture. One school in the heart of Hardin County, Kentucky is no exception to this change. John Hardin High School has become a pioneer for inclusivity with its Best Buddies Club. Over the summer, John Hardin got the opportunity to go to the Best Buddies Leadership Conference, where they even won a distinction for being one of the best chapters in the world. Let's check in with some teachers and student officers in charge to see how they make the John Hardin Best Buddies Club so great.
Best Buddies has impacted John Hardin High School through our one-to-one friendships that we focus on here. So we focus on creating meaningful connections between students with and without disabilities in our school, and it has helped foster empathy and kindness and inclusion, not just in our school, but also out in the community as well.
The program was started in 1996 by Anthony Kennedy Shriver, who had family members with special needs. And because of that, he realized that those family members that had special needs did not have the same opportunities for friendship as those of his family members that didn't have disabilities. And so he wanted to kind of develop a club or a program that would foster those friendships and relationships. And because of that, it is now an international program. They started at the high school level in Kentucky about a decade ago. We started it here at John Hardin 2 years ago, and we now are going into our 3rd year with creating friendships.
I think it's important to have these clubs because Best Buddies gives opportunities to students with and without disabilities to allow passionate and important friendships with all our students here at John Hardin High School.
So our students do a really good job of including our students with disabilities in everything that we do here at John Hardin.
As event coordinator for my school's Best Buddies chapter, it has helped me understand accessibility, advocate for others, and overall be a more inclusive person in my day-to-day life. An event we did that I enjoyed was Friendsgiving. It was full of great food and even better people. If you have a Best Buddies chapter at your school, I would seriously suggest joining.
A few of our student leaders and advisors were able to attend Best Buddies Leadership Conference this summer, where we were able to learn how to be better about spreading inclusive practices. A lot of our student leaders learned how to plan inclusive activities and spread the message of inclusion to their peers. As advisors, we worked on better supporting our student leaders so that they could be the ones that are spreading the message of inclusion here at John Hardin and in our community. While at the leadership conference, our chapter actually got a surprise. We found out that we were one of the top 40 high school chapters in the world. And as a group, we kind of set the goal that we want to end up being the #1 chapter in the world, either this coming summer or in the next few years.
They were sitting in the audience, and then all of a sudden it was awards time, and they heard John Hardin High School called for a recognition of outstanding chapter. There were very few schools that were recognized, and we are very proud of them for pouring their heart and souls into this program and creating it what it is today. We're just really glad that the world is recognizing us for how we do include everyone here. And when we say all means all.
Best Buddies will be featured at John Hardin's Club Brush during lunch. They plan to have their first meeting of the school year later this fall season. Another new development this summer happened at Central Hardin High School. I'll kick it over to my co-host Marissa for more.
Over the past 15 years, Tim Isaacs has been the head principal at Central Hardin. Last year, he made the decision to retire. I got the chance to interview the new head principal, Kim Case. In the past, she's worked at Central as a teacher and assistant principal at John Hardin. Let's head to her to see what she has planned for the 2025 to 2026 school year.
I've been a part of Hardin County School District since I was 5, to be technical. I started here as a kindergartner when we had the very first kindergarten class in Hardin County Schools. I graduated from high school at West Hardin High School in 1990, but then in my career, I began in 1997. I did my student teaching here at Central Hardin, and then I worked at North Hardin, I've worked at John Hardin, and then I'm here now. Before I became a principal, I've done a little bit of everything. I taught English for 13 years, then I was a guidance counselor for 8 years. I was a transition coach when we created those positions here in Hardin County. I served as one of the first transition coaches, and then I was an assistant principal, and now I'm the principal here. I wanted to become the principal for Central because I'm nearing the end of my career, and as I mentioned, I've done a lot of things. This was one role that I hadn't, but I always considered Central home. I considered this community, the families, the students, the teachers, a lot of them I know, I've worked with, and this is a great place to be, and this was my opportunity, I felt like, to come home and to make a difference, hopefully. Some of my goals this school year, and then even my greater plans down the line, are to be our Bruin best. The kids have heard me talk about being our Bruin best and what that looks like. And being your Bruin best, in my opinion, looks like pushing yourself to be your academic best, pushing yourself to be your athletic best, pushing yourself to be the best character. You know, we've talked about that as a school and as student body and as staff, always striving to be your best. Set a good example, be a good role model, be kind to others. I challenged our students in their class meeting 3 things. I said, work hard, tell the truth, and be good to people. And I feel like academically, athletically, and as a person, those are things that will benefit us, and I would like to be a part of bringing us to that as the principal here at Central Hardin.
Kim Case has a lot of talent. The students at Central are excited to see what she has planned for the 2025 to 2026 school year. We here at Real Talk wish her the best at her position in principal.
This has been Real Talk. Thanks for watching.